Guys, welcome back to day 20. I'm headed back to my hometown for a very special video. I'm so excited to be teaming up with Bad Birdie and the high school program they have to be giving back to my very own high school, the Guthrie Blue Jays. Let's kick it down to Bill from Bad Birdie.
Welcome to Guthrie, Oklahoma, a rural city just north of OKC and the first ever capital of Oklahoma. And we're here for a very special reason. We're bringing in YouTube sensation Micah today to go sponsor his high school golf team. But let's take it back to where it all started, the farm in Guthrie, and meet the Morris fam. We got you a hat actually. White script hat, black script hat, or just bad?
You fine with that saying bad on it?
I'm fine with it. I'll tell them what it's all about. I'll tell them about my boy.
Proud of your boy.
Yeah, I am. To me, Mike has always just been a very energetic. He's kind of always had a charisma about him.
I don't know how I got the short gene of your family, but
Well, Micah was a very curious kid. He definitely liked to be outside and playing.
I mean, it was the best thing ever. Like, growing up out here on the farm, I spent probably 98% of my childhood outside, and I don't think I would have it any other way. I didn't have like a normal childhood. None of us kids did, because we lived on a farm, we were homeschooled. We were very just like, we kind of grew up just with each other.
Cool, he was born in the house.
He was born in that shower back there. If you want to be real specific.
Him and his brothers, they would find things to do, sometimes very dangerous things to do. I would come home and I can't believe you guys did that.
See, you gotta find the main crack.
Micah has, all right, let's see if you still got it on Wood's foot.
They tended to come up with crazy ideas of things to do outside, whether it was taking a washing machine drum and putting on a life jacket, and then they had a helmet on, and they pushed each other down a hill, and the kid is inside with all this gear on. Well, there's a lot of things they did that I had no clue they were doing, so.
Every single day we were like building something new, or we were like trying out a new way to do something, and we literally discovered so many things. Pull-up bar I used to do. Look at this construction though. Look at how this engineering it's a strap. It goes up and around.
Oh.
Did you build that, Mike?
It's memories that'll stick with me for a lifetime, and especially with them now, and seeing all the places and things that we did is just oh my gosh, we had so much fun. All right, so we've made it to Guthrie Golf and Country Club. This is where Guthrie practices. I've played here a lot when I first started playing golf. It's a special little golf course. It's 9 holes. It's really tight. But another thing that I love about it, there's no driving range. So when everybody rolls up on the first tee, you just take a couple balls and you warm up right here beside the first tee box. Get loosened up and then head to the first tee. Coming back to Guthrie after growing up here for 20 years, it's where I started playing golf, and then I left, and I've done a lot of really special things with a lot of people along the way, and then for it to kind of full circle and then come all the way back to this moment right here, it's very surreal, and it's real special. I didn't go to Guthrie High School, but a lot of my friends were from Guthrie. They went and played golf there. I played golf with them on the side. To be able to come back and sponsor the team with apparel, it's such a huge part of what this is about for me.
We're doing close to the pin here?
I think this is a hard hole to do closest to the pin on, but we sure can.
Okay, I got the TaylorMade 2-ball.
All right, you wanna go $20?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident right now.
All right.
Playing with some blades in Guthrie.
Let's do it. You know what? Easiest 20 I ever pocketed.
We'll see.
It's so weird because I didn't even touch a golf club until I was probably 15 years old. Me and my cousin Garrett. I remember one time we were at my uncle's farm in Kansas, and he had some old golf clubs, and we picked them up and we were trying to hit balls. Couldn't really hit a golf ball because we'd never played. What's that sound? That's the sound of money hitting my account. After that, I kind of got this spark. I was like, man, that was really cool. It's so fun. I remember you hit a couple good shots, and that's what gets people into golf usually. you know, some time went by, and then I ended up like, I was like, man, I really want to get some golf clubs. And I just got my driver's license, and I drove to this little pawn shop in Guthrie. It's called Heather's Gun and Pawn. And I walked in there and I saw a set of golf clubs. It was like a set of Ping, I don't even know what it was, Ping irons. They were 40 years old. And I literally paid $45 for them. And then I went to Academy and I bought one bucket of like shag balls, like 75 balls. And then I would just go out in my pasture every single day. One of the fields we have here is like 200 yards, and I would just hit balls back and forth. I would hit 75 to the one side and then go gather them up and then hit them back to the other side. I had different yardages, and I had some rebar that I put flags on, and I just literally hit balls every single day. I think I've always hit it really far because I used to hit a metal, like, you know, like one of the small metal woods.
Big Bertha?
No, it's way before then. Like it was like 85, yeah, 60. And I used to hit that like 325 yards. A little bit different now.
Yeah.
Rocking the QI10.
QI10. Tailor-made.
And my biggest problem was like losing golf balls. Sometimes like in this grass would be taller. And when I lost a golf ball back then, it was like, dude, I gotta work like three days for that. That's literally how I started. I didn't really have the money to go to a driving range, or certainly didn't have the money to go to a golf course, but I just made my own. Younger me would have never thought that's where.
Yeah, did you ever think all this practice would lead to that 86 at qualified?
Bill, that,
I had this vision that I wanted to play golf, but because I was homeschooled and because it was like I didn't start playing till later in life, I was like, college didn't really seem like an option, because I knew that you either had to have a scholarship or you had to have, you know, a considerable amount of money to be able to pay, and neither of those were options for me. And so I had a vision that I wanted to play, but it was really nowhere in sight. So my whole thing was like, well, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing right now, and like hopefully that leads to something. And this was probably maybe a year and a half after I'd started playing, 2 years. I called my uncle and I asked him what Garrett and Hannah were doing, my cousins, and he was like, I think they're up in Missouri playing like a charity scramble or something. And he was like, if they have an extra spot on the team if you wanted to go. And this was literally on Friday. I called him Friday morning and the scramble was on Saturday. I think my dispersion's a little better than it was 10 years. And so I ended up leaving at like 5 p.m. on Friday night. I drove all night to Missouri, and then the next morning I played in a scramble with Garrett and Hannah. One of the coaches came up to me and he was like, would you want to like play golf on my college team? He's like, I'll give you a partial scholarship. I didn't even really fully understand what that was at the time. And so I like thought about it for a little bit, and I came home, and then my uncle called me and they had reached out to him, and we were just kind of talking about the different options. And then the coach from Kansas City Community College reached out to my uncle, and he was like, hey, would Micah want to come up and play a practice round with our team, and like we'll kind of see what happens. And I was like, it can't hurt for me to just go play in a practice round. I'd done all this practice, I didn't know what I was doing, and then the next thing I know, I have like 2 options for schools on the table, and I was like, this is just absolutely insane. So I was like, yeah, I'll go play a practice round. So drove to Kansas City, played a practice round with the team on Monday, and on Tuesday the coach came up to him and he was like, hey, school starts in 3 days. He's like, if you want to play on the team, you can.
so it's probably late July, and he comes to me and he says, Dad, I got offered a scholarship to play golf in Kansas City, and I need to be there like in a week or 2. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, Micah, this is an opportunity. We'll be fine. Go do it. And he did, and now here we are.
All right, so the kids are showing up now. They actually don't have any idea what's about to happen. So we're gonna get them outfitted, we're gonna give them all their apparel, and then we're gonna go on the golf course and we're gonna play a couple holes. I'm so excited for this. I can't wait to see how they respond. It's just so cool to be here, but let's head inside, let's get them outfitted, and let's go to the golf course. What's up, guys?
What's up?
How y'all doing, man?
Good, how are you? Justin.
What's your name? Justin, nice to meet you, dude. I'm Micah, nice to meet you guys. What's up, dude? Jack, nice to meet you, man.
Yeah,
Logo on it, you get black.
One time for the hometown, I got love for it, that's real. Remember times they wouldn't reply, now they all hit me like they need something. Labels hit me, now they see something, but I told them all, you ain't seen nothing.
Started college, I was living with my Uncle Jerry and Garrett, my cousin, and we started a Instagram account called GM Golf. And it was Garrett Micah Golf. Garrett's very creative. He was always coming up with these crazy ideas, and then I was like helping him accomplish them. We did it for about 2.5 years, and then I graduated college in the spring of 2019. I was just like, I had met my now wife, Katie, and I was like, I think I just want to like go be on my own. Like I was just ready to kind of step away. I broke my foot right after I got married, couldn't play golf for 6 months. Like I couldn't work, I couldn't do anything. So Katie was grinding, she was supporting both of us. And then we ended up having an opportunity to move to Fort Wayne. We lived there for a year and a half, and I didn't really play much golf. I hit balls every single day at a driving range, but I didn't play much golf. But I still had this vision like in front of me. Like I knew, I was like, I'm supposed to be playing golf, and I know that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Every single day I would just go to this little driving range, Bobix in Fort Wayne, and I would just hit a couple hundred balls. I bought an unlimited membership. We put it on a credit card because we couldn't even afford it, and it was $60 for 3 months, and we had to put it on a credit card.
He told me one day, he said, Dad, I would go to work, and then when I got off work, I'd go to that driving range and I'd hit like a couple hundred balls every night in Indiana in the wintertime. And he said, we didn't even know if we could scrape the money to pay for being able to go every night, but we decided we're just gonna do it. And he would go there in Indiana hitting golf balls on the driving range, 100, 200 balls, 100. And he did that for months. There were no cameras, there was no YouTube. He was just out there grinding, and I think that's a great story of how I just don't give up on your dreams.
In August of 2019, Garrett called me and he was like, hey, would you have any interest in coming back to Kansas City? He had started doing YouTube, and his YouTube channel was growing as GM Golf, and he was like, would you want to come back and like do GM Golf together for a little while and just see what happens? This was a couple years after I had stepped away, but I still knew that I was supposed to play golf, and I was just like, man, this seems like a really good opportunity. So we packed up everything from Fort Wayne and we moved to Kansas City. That was where me and Garrett reunited as like GM Golf, and we did it for a couple years, and then it's just like everything has like unfolded since then. Crazy. All right, so this is really cool. It's just as cool as I thought it would be. We're gonna head on the golf course. We're gonna do a closest to the pin. We're gonna do a long drive. And if any one of the kids who beats me in those two competitions gets 3 free polos of their choice. They don't know that yet, but I'm gonna let them know when we get there. I hope someone beat me, I really do.
Me too.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
All right, so we've made it to hole number 4 out here at Guthrie Golf and Country Club. This is y'all's home course, right? So y'all probably have the advantage. We're on a par 3, it's 150 yards. We're gonna do it closest to the pin. Now, the caveat is, I'm gonna hit first. Whoever hits it closer than me gets 3 free polos, okay? So potentially all you guys could be getting more polos. If I miss the green, then all you have to do is hit the green to win. So, 151 yards. 151. All right, so let's club up here and let's get it going. Yeah. All right, what club y'all got?
No, I got 7.
I got 7. Check down 7.
I love it.
I got 7.
All right, I'm gonna hit a hard pitching wedge here. I think this is gonna be a pretty good club. Go. Go.
Be short. Be short.
Yeah! Oh! All you gotta do is hit the green. I was about 5 feet short of where I was wanting to land it at, but hey, it's in favor of the guys now. Let's see how clutch they are. Oh, this is good. Come on. This might go in the hole. Oh no! Oh, Justin's got polos, baby! That's awesome, dude. Put it right here. Oh, move a little right. Hey, that's all right. Cut.
Hey, come back. Hey.
Oh no. Draw.
Oh yeah. That's 3 for
Awesome.
Let's go. Let's go.
Dude, that is fantastic. You got 3 polos. You'll get to choose, and then you got 3 polos. So we have another competition. We're gonna go to the next hole, and it's gonna be a long drive contest. Now, there is a catch here. I have to be a tee box back from you guys, so y'all have about a 30-yard head start.
I'm about to swing out of my sheet.
You got to. So let's get over to the next hole, and we're gonna do a long drive contest. Those are some really good shots. I mean, being in front of a camera, hitting a shot can be very nerve-wracking, but I'm proud of these guys. Let's go pick those up and go to the next hole. Yeah, so we did GM Golf for like, I think it was almost a year, and then in the kind of the spring of 2020, we started like talking about this concept of doing a group channel. I think it was September of September of 2020 was when we launched the first Good video, and I will never like underestimate how important that was in my journey. And like, I am where I am because of those people, and obviously I've worked really hard, and I believe that's such a huge part of it, but I can never undermine how that's such a important part in my career as a YouTube golfer, as a golfer. It was a special time in YouTube golf. Like, the energy, everything about it was just so good, and I'm so thankful to have been a part of it, and I have nothing but like gratitude towards how impactful that was in my YouTube golf journey.
I hit about 221 now.
Okay. Here's the deal. The prize for this one is you guys get to pick anything you want from the Bad Birdie website. So it doesn't have to be, I'm gonna hit from the tips, they're gonna hit from the white tees. Okay. Let's get it.
All right.
Hit a tree and go backwards.
I think that's on the green.
Hey, way to protect the brand there, baby.
All right, come on. One of you guys got to outdrive that at least. All right, Britt's going first. He's already up 3 polos here, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Let's go.
It rolled out about 15 yards. It's gonna be pretty close. We'll see. That's a good shot though. Thank you.
Boom, chocolate.
If I didn't go after it, I'm not getting it there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
baby!
Come on, Jack. Go. Go, ball.
I think that's just.
That's around Britt's ball.
Dude, that was a great shot.
Nice shot.
Hey, good shot, man. Thank you. Hey, you had to swing it out your shoes. That's okay. Hey, if it doesn't hit a tree,
You're right.
that one has a chance. A little bit of a toe, a little bit like a hook. That thing goes farther. I think you might have a chance. All right, so no one won in the long drive. I got him by a little bit up there, but we're gonna play the balls out. Whoever beats me, same prize applies. So, and a tie wins for the guys. So if I make a par, anybody that makes a par, I might should have hit from the golds, but it's all good. They still have a chance. Here we go. My ball, I have 194 yards. If I hit like the club I need, I could potentially hit that tree. So I'm gonna hit an 8 iron. It's probably gonna be a little short. Maybe it gets to the front edge, but we'll see. It's a little bit short, just like I was expecting. Great shot, dude. You're gonna have a real good chance there. All right, this is my 3rd shot here. We got a couple birdie putts on the green. We got a birdie putt just off the green. Looks like they're gonna have to make one of those putts. All right, he got this for birdie right here, and I have like 3 feet for birdie. I really want to see him make this.
Sit. All right.
Hey, good effort. You got to pass the hole.
Come on.
Yeah, good try. Go. That was the line. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Hey, you got this to tie. This gets you whatever you want. Yeah! Hey, that's a clutch 4-footer, brother. There's so many people who have like been a part of my journey in YouTube golf, but no one has had the ability to inspire me as much as Katie. I think that speaks to like who she is as a woman and who she is as a wife, and there's no one that I would rather be doing this with than her. And I'm actually probably gonna start crying, but like I'm just so thankful that we met when we did and we got married when we did, because we have built this together from the ground up, and she's been with me every step of the way. To be able to have that much history together is just like the most precious thing in the world to me. Where I am now and where me and Katie are now is just a really, really neat place. 5-year plans, I don't really think they exist, because 5 years ago we could not have said this is where we want to be, but this is better than I imagined. So it's like we look at 5 years ago and then we look at now and we're like, we have no clue where we're going to be in 5 years, but we absolutely love where we're at, and we're going to keep doing exactly what we're doing, and just trusting that that's where God has us and that's where He wants us now. I think it's just so beautiful to live in the present and then just keep pursuing the things that we feel called to do.
When athletes can give back to the community, to individuals, you know, from either their success and their resources or just acknowledging them in some sort of way. But yeah, I'm super proud that he's able to do that.
On my phone, I have Micah and I have PGA underneath it. I know where he's going, and what he's doing now is successful. But I know he can just continue to go up, to think about what he did to get where he's at. I love it.
I want to do more things like this, like what I'm doing today. Hopefully this inspires these kids in some way. Like maybe all of them don't want to have a career in golf, but like hopefully it inspires people to like create their own story that gives back and to be able to connect with people and make it bigger than YouTube. That's my vision from here on out. It's like I want it to be bigger than YouTube.